Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have all had a fantastic week. We are kicking off Ghost Trick tonight. I have never played this game before, but I've heard about it for a long time. It's got quite the reputation. Made by the same creative director as Ace Attorney, and I do really like the Ace Attorney games, so really looking forward to checking this out. And yeah, I guess let's just jump right into it, huh? I know almost nothing about this game. I know that it is a puzzle game. There we go. I know that it is a puzzle game and a visual novel of sorts. So I am excited to see where it goes. So I did at least jump in and mess around with some options that I'd be ready to go, so I am ready to hop right in. Very excited for this. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there, a woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has got to be me, no question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this... This is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her. What the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head. Who are you? By the way, let me know how the music balance is. I didn't do any testing, so I'm just guessing this is about right, but let me know if I need to bump it up or drop it down some. No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. And do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with the D-pad. Next, move your soul across to connect with the core. A little low, I'll bump it up just a hair. Next, move your soul across to connect with the core. Okay, like so. Congratulations. Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Ahem. Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Ah, okay. Oof. Hold it! Well played. What just happened? Hang on a sec, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right, you manipulated that object with the power of the dead, a ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press X. Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. I see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Who's there? Hold it! That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky, I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude, it's admirable, truly, but... But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Yeah, in-game tutorials talking about buttons has never been more surreal than in codec conversations in Metal Gear. Snake, press the action button to climb a ladder. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try X. Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You've got to be kidding. Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Okay, use the D-pad to move in any direction you want. Oh, nice. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Oh shit, he shot her. Out of my way. I love this slow, casual walk. No reason to hurry. Just taking our time. It's done. I'm on my way. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Hello there. How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. terrible tragedy what happened tonight. Ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. So it was you. You were that voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true. For now. For now? I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her, but I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Trick time. Interesting. That thought bubble you just pressed, those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, huh? So the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And L1 is your ticket in. The best thing to do is try it. L1, guess I'll press it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this would show me... This shows me how I can travel along the ghost path. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time, circle is your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Who's counting on me? Huh? Who's this we? Interesting, so... Okay, so I have to actually travel to the item, leave Ghost World, and then I can use it. Got it. Okay, and now I can traverse... Huh, that's funny. But what is? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute. What's going on here? It looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh, sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses, corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of it makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Let's do it. Let's rewind time. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. Alright, 7:01, 4 minutes before death. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic left in this country. Temsic? What in the world is that? Aside from Kismet backwards. Beats me, I just do what I'm told. All I know is you got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Hold it! Who's there? Hold it! A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. And there you have it, the last 4 minutes of her life. No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost, and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like to. Oh good, thank God. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. So this is 4 minutes ago, huh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in then. Okay, so I have 4 minutes of real time here. Oop. Okay. There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You'd better try to get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Who are you? Oh no, I'm sorry. Who are you? There we go. Time is passing. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right, have a look at the right side of the screen. The right side, huh? The sand on the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Wow, no shit, Sherlock. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. Up you go, then. Okay. So I can roll the tire. And open the refrigerator. Who are you, some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic left in this country. Temsic? What in the world is that? Time is passing. Uh-oh, her time's running out. Oh, we gotta close the fridge. Okay, now go to the mannequin, then to the blender, to the flag, to the fan, and turn on the fan. Ah. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, turn it back on. Now come over here to the flag. Got it. And wait for the fan. Oh, but now what? I've got to raise the flag somehow. How am I going to do that? I can turn on the blender. Oh, I see. Darn. If I'd hopped into the flag, it would have taken me up. Timing is important too when it comes to ghost tricks. Is that a fact? You can press L1 and X anytime you want, so keep an eye out for L1 even when you're manipulating. So I can press L1 at any time as long as it's on screen, huh? So once you get the blender and fan going at the same time, that's your chance. You ought to be able to move to the flag then. You just have to find the right timing. Got it. Okay. Okay, geez. Alright, so we gotta turn on the fan. Move to the flag. Okay. Get blown there. Turn on the blender. Go back into ghost trick mode. Return to the flag. Got it. Okay, this game's easy. So long, sister. Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. Time is passing. Okay, and now I'm in the bicycle. Now's your chance to change her fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Time is almost up. You have to change your fate before the countdown reaches 0. Time doesn't pass while I'm in the ghost world. I'd better possess something fast. Okay. Oh, okay, I can ring the bicycle. Damn it! What's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses as long as the target is within point-blank range. It looks like you made it in time. Just barely. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Fate changed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The bridge is up! Oh, it's trick time. Alright, now we gotta pedal this bicycle. That's because I put it up. Bet you're wondering what's going on over there, right? Oh, that's right, if I want to take a look, I can move the screen. Oh, great, cool, yeah, wow. Okay, what else can I do here? There's a lever. I can extend the ladder. Oh, nice. Okay. And a street light. I can't do anything with the street light, though. I can retract the ladder again. Okay, let's retract the ladder. And check out what's going on with this lever. Lower the lever. Okay, there's the wrecking ball. Cool. You hear something? Alright, let's try extending the ladder again. Okay, this is it. Ah, there we go. Now I can open the claw. Alright, get fucked, Vigo. Nearsighted Vigo, whatever your name is. Got him. Damn, really got him. Splat. How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone? Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. Fate averted. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I had saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. As in, ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead. And that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute. These powers of the dead. Yes. I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp, anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding. You'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death. In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, as well you should. I will, but let's see, how should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy. You start with her. The person who witnessed your death and is kneeling on a street in the rain. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right, and not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right, never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. Almost like a saved game. That's a very good idea. Press L2 to view a record of what you've learned, and be sure to check it out now and then. Oh, okay, almost like a court record, I see. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Updated the phone book. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Okay, well... Me, the mystery. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. I'm trying to regain my lost memory and find out the truth behind my death. My only lead is the red-headed woman who witnessed that death. The red-headed target. A woman who was at the scene of my death. I don't know her name or anything else about her. She's already been killed once by the hitman, and I saved her with my powers of the dead. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. He calls himself Nearsighted Jigo. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the redheaded woman and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident. An unfortunate accident. Okay. So, there's a phone here in the junkyard. Yeah, unfortunate accident. The place where I lost my life, it appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and a red-haired woman who might have information about my death. This is Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. It is a puzzle game / visual novel. We are a dead guy, and we are trying to use our powers in the land of the dead to save this woman who is repeatedly being apparently murdered by a hitman. So let's see here. I can probably pedal this bicycle to get closer to her. Oh no, why would that work? That wouldn't possibly work. I can shimmy the bicycle. There we go. Okay. There's an umbrella here. What happens if I open the umbrella? What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. Okay, cool. Well, she can take the umbrella with her because I am currently the umbrella. Aw, kitty. But seriously, what in the world just happened? What's this? Oops. Some kind of note? Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, huh? No, I don't remember writing it, but even more importantly... Huh. I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realized where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at around this time too? Oh yeah! That's right. The hitman answered the call and said that it was done. So she's getting the call now instead because she's alive. That telephone call! Exactly. In other words, at this very moment on the other end of this telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. Alright, let's possess the telephone. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Wow, so I can see through telephone lines? Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes. 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Fa ha ha! Trace completes. So that's him, huh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be... The dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can do to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You are the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning, I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you now have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. Okay. He sure won't shed much light on the situation. Yeah, well, to be fair, he's not the brightest bulb. And so the story of the search for myself begins, a story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning I will cease to exist, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed, and what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? Okay, got a new song, got a new illustration. It is never too early in a game for puns. I'm sorry. Chapter 2, 7:31 p.m. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who is sure to know the answers to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. Them adding illustrations and concept art to the remaster makes you so happy. I'm glad that they remastered this game and finally gave it the recognition that it deserves, because I know that it's been a cult favorite for a long time. You forgive me, but we will have to maintain a friendly disagreement on this one. Yes, I'm afraid we will have to agree to disagree. On puns. At the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting, it's all so sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come. Yes, if what I read in this file is true. This woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight. Not to worry, sir. I have already taken the next step, sir. Yes, but I say, the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it put me in quite the tizzy there for a moment. What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings, this oddly refined music, and that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure, these people are assassins. And what's more, that red-headed woman is another of their targets. That file the old man has, maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead. Alright, trick time. So let's see, we can check out the file. Can't reach the phone. Ah. It seems this file contains information about that redhead, but I can't read it when it's closed. Great Scott! Did you see that? The file, I say! The file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off.
Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lynn, is no longer a threat, sir.
That's not what I'm talking about, man! Lynn, huh? So that's her name, is it? But this file... it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all.
Might I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir?
This is a hell of a room.
You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir.
Darn. This is a pickle. The phone and I got put away neatly. And the only thing I've learned is the name Lynn. This sure is a weird room. I traveled through the phone line to get here, but where exactly is here? And who exactly are these people? Let's operate the projector. Egad, man, are you trying to give me a case of the vapors?
My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir.
Granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing. But our use of it is just plain off, confound it. Yes. In any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man.
As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir?
Hey, that's... yes, Sissel.
If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir.
Yes. It's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. And that is why we can't afford to trust that Sissel. No, we must be very careful. Sissel. That must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. A deal, huh? What could that be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder?
We are completely prepared for tonight, sir.
Yes. Now all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. One thing's clear. These villains seem to know me. And another thing, there seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this? Interesting indeed. Can't do anything with the lamps or the file. All I can do is operate the projector. Where is your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face.
My apologies, sir. It seems to be another malfunction, sir.
Well, get it fixed, man, unless you want to see me malfunction.
Certainly, sir.
These guys murdered me, and now they're targeting the redhead. What kind of connection did we have with each other? Okay, so I'm guessing that I'm able to move at some point during this. Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. I can move out during this scene. Okay. All right, I see. So I can move to the painting, and then I can probably get down to one of those other points of interest. Oh, I'm already down there. Oh, good. Yeah, and freak him out in the meantime. Win-win. Okay, I can operate the control panel, or I can just be the fruit. Let's operate the control panel. It's a miserable state of affairs when I can even be startled by a telephone that doesn't even ring. Egad! It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same telephone twice. Bah.
The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lynn problem, sir.
What? Lynn? Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man?
Yes, sir. I sent one step ahead tango to her apartment, sir.
Who are these one-piece ass goons?
That telephone call must be him reporting in, sir.
Very good, very good. Lynn is in danger again.
This is one step ahead, Tango. I'm at the target's apartment now.
And out with it, man. Have you taken care of her?
No, she isn't back yet.
What?
It only stands to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead now, would they?
I don't get it, but in any case, man, once you've taken care of her...
Then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman division?
No, man, now you're even getting one step ahead of me.
We can discuss my new salary later.
Great Scott, now you're even getting one step ahead of your last one step ahead.
I'll get back to my job now, sir.
Confound it, you're even hanging up one step ahead. Okay, we now have access to Lynn's apartment.
What did he say, sir?
He asked me to raise his salary.
What will you do, sir?
Maybe I'll give him some of nearsighted Jigo's pay. Lynn. I can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve the mystery of me. Alright, let's go check out Lynn's apartment. The telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. And there are a couple of other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems. It looks like there's an unlucky little lady here tonight. And an even unluckier little doggy. The poor, brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. If Lynn came home now, I have to do something about this situation, and fast. Oh, we have to save the dog. We've got to save the dog. Huh? Where am I? And more to the point, who am I? Who am I? Are you talking to me? Of course. Do you see anybody else around here? If I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other person directly. I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. This is your mistress's apartment, and you are... presumably the little doggy who died here. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see, the dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. And so that's what this blue flame shape is all about. Oh. There's no time to lose. Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla is in trouble! You mean you remember? You know who you are? That's right, I'm Missile. Nice to meet you. I'm a Pomeranian. Well, I guess now I know it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla is in trouble, and I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. But I died before I could rescue her. How could I let her down like this? So you're more worried about your mistress's safety than your own death, huh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this little guy's death. Time to save his life. Hell yeah. I love saving the lives of small animals. "4 minutes before death. Let's see. First of all, I'd better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me? I followed you. You brought me with you. One or the other. It looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're going to save Miss Camilla, doesn't it? Are you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time, and... Not especially. I mean, Miss Camilla can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk backwards through time. So that's the way your mind works, huh? I guess that's reasonable enough. Come on, let's get started. Okay, first we watch your last 4 minutes unfold. Then we use what we learned to save Camilla. Just like when I saved Lynn at the junkyard. I love the dog logic. If we watch closely, we ought to be able to get a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course. Leave it to me to sniff out a few clues. Yippee! Found the remote! Shut that mutt up! No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight. If it barks again, I'll knock this wall down. You don't want to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much anyway? You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV, too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music. Oops, oops! Whew, that was close. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. Well, luckily you have this cart full of donuts right next to you. Okay, a mouse takes a donut. Missile barks at the mouse. I'll knock this wall down! I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crop up. I have to put it down as a separate charge, and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. So that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died. Wow, look at that, I'm dead. I'm kinda shocked to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her. But let's see, how are we gonna do this? It seems to me the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite out of that man's leg. Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, "Welcome!" I can't help it. Okay, then I guess the only thing we can do is get the little lady to help herself somehow. Oh, I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting those red things on her head? Red things? Oh, you mean the headphones? Whenever she puts those red things on, that's it. I can call her name until my throat is sore, but she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things! You're right. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. So maybe that's our first lead. Now we know we have to do something about that. Interesting, okay. So when we start out, she's looking for the remote underneath the sofa. See, I can access this cabinet. Yeah, you know, if they can block out the noise of a gunshot, I mean, damn, that's pretty good. Okay, I can access the folding umbrella. That's pretty much all that I can do from here for now. Oh, if I extend that, I see, I can... Okay, I see. So what I can do is I can knock those headphones out of her hand when she's juggling them. Yeah, he goes over there and barks. Oh, I can rewind the clock with R1, okay. Shut the mud up. Okay, she's gonna say, I know, I'll listen to music. Alright, now while she's bobbling the headphones. Haha, got him. Oh no, darn. How did I manage to do that? Lynn just bought those headphones too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? Don't blame Missile. Darn, now I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight. Forgive me, Miss Camilla. I'm only doing it to save you. So what? Now you think you're one of the gods, huh? Huh? No, never mind that. The important thing is we managed to change the situation. That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us. They changed. Got it. Okay, let's... Okay, so when I open this door, it like flings outward. So I wonder if I can knock away the donut before the mouse gets it? I wonder what that would do. Oh, you know, I can also access the donut cart itself. Oh, I see. I can move the cart and I can rock the bowl. Okay. Got it. Okay, now I can come over here and open the door. Poor mouse. Okay. Wow, you sent that thing flying. I like to keep things tidy. And I like to bark at things that move. I guess everything looks like a toy to a little doggy. And now I bet our little lady will come over to quiet you down. Missile, if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. If you keep this up, that wall is going to come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Missile? Of course I will! That's quite a big promise for a little fella. The poor little guy's up against some formidable opponents. The man in black and the woman in purple. Okay, time is passing. Why do you always give your mistress so much trouble? Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. But when that little guy starts squeaking, it gets me all in an uproar. And when I bark, Miss Camilla always comes over and gives me a nice hug. We might be able to take advantage of that piece of information. Huh? How? Wherever the donut falls, the rat shows up to check it out. And then you go to bark at the rat, and then our little lady comes to you to quiet you down. Yes, that's just the way things work, I'm afraid. So in other words, the donut can be the bait that will lead the little lady to where we want her. Good to know. So we can move the cart. Where'd the donuts go? I love that she just moves to the donuts instead of pulling them back to her. Okay, neat. So, we can mess with the star ornament. What happens if we do? Oh, it plays a song. Shut that mutt up! Okay. That made an ornament fall. Huh? I can't make another donut fall. What do we do now? Without that donut, the squeaky guy won't come and I won't bark. It looks like only one donut will fall. But the donut's the only bait that will lead the little lady to where we want her. Maybe I should rethink my plan of attack. So, okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to check here. If I could go to, like, the checkpoints, that would make things easier. Let's see, if I go after the fate change. Okay, so she hasn't gotten the donuts yet here. Alright. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. Now we can move the cart. Where'd the donuts go? Okay, and now we can shake the donut bowl. That gets the mouse over there. Now what happens if I play the ornament? Nothing. Okay. Okay, it drops an ornament in the same place. But it also scares off the mouse. Alright, let's go back a little bit here. And let's let the scene with the mouse play out before I start messing with anything else. Okay, then Missile barks at the mouse. Camilla runs over there. Missile, if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. Keep this up, that wall's gonna come down on our heads, but you'll protect me if anything bad happens. Of course I will. Why do you always give your mistress so much trouble? Okay. So I'm not too sure what I've done. I mean, I can also make the ornament play. Maybe that'll be so much noise that she will knock the wall down? If you bark like that, how can anybody enjoy the pretty melody? And your poor mistress has to get up and quiet you down every time. Yes, I'm truly embarrassed. Hey, look at that. One of the ornaments fell off the tree. I'm not interested in things like that. I graduated from playing with balls a long time ago. You should try graduating from needless barking, too. Sorry, that's one thing I could just never give up. Interesting. So I wonder if I could have used that ornament to get over there. Yeah, I am going to take a quick break. I will be back in just a minute. I need to go grab some water. And I'm going to think about this. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if we can change our fate. This is an interesting game. I like the mechanic of having to repeat time over and over again and learn new things. You've played this game like 6 times? Yeah, this seems like one of those games that could be just a very comfy replay. Okay, let's push this card over. I have a thought. We're going to push the card over first. We're going to pop up here, play a melody. We're going to mash our L1 button. Okay, I could not take control of the ornament. Alright, that's fine. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here now. And we're going to rock the donuts. Okay, the mouse is now over there. Yeah, if this game's interesting to you, absolutely pick it up. I'm not sure if it's still on sale, but there was a Capcom Build Your Own bundle on Fanatical.com, which is where I got this. It was like $12.50. It may not still be on. It was on earlier this week, but yeah, this is super interesting. I love the puzzle solving in this. And it's got great characters so far too. Oh, you know what? Can I do this? Ah, aha. Okay. It is still up? Okay, cool. Okay, so now... So what is this? So there's a painting here. Santa ornaments. Can rotate faster. This floor lamp has already been knocked down. And then I can open up this door as well. Okay, that gets Missile over there. Missile, no! What are you doing under there, you silly boy? Aw, my little Missile, you're always doing the cutest things. Nobody's here, eh? My prey is bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meanwhile. There, our little lady's fate has been averted. It has? The poor thing is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I'd say she's just fine. And look, you're not dead. Oh, you're right. We did it. We did it, didn't we? We did it! Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camilla? Yep. You're the one who let her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress. I can attest to that. Oh, thank you! Fates averted. Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, then I can do them too? Or then can I do them too? I'm dead too, after all. I guess? That's how it goes, right? I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now, but they won't budge for me. Why do you suppose that is? I don't really know. I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair. Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead. So what's gonna happen to me now? Nothing, really. Your death has been erased. You'll just go back to being a happy little doggy, living your everyday life. I guess this means goodbye. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe. If you die again. What you did for me tonight, I'll never forget it. Well, I guess we'd better be getting back to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story. And now a new present is born. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. And the little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So, what am I going to do now? I think I'll watch for a while and see what happens. What? Still at the junkyard? Alright, got it. I'm on my way. Huh, I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. I can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out on this one. I'd better hurry. Damn, looks like Lynn is one step ahead. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Maybe I shouldn't answer it. Lynn! Trick time. Alright, gotta get back. What's up there? None of my business. There's that little doggy all curled up on the floor, dreaming away the life we worked so hard to get back for him. That's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can't possess living creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Desklamp taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? I'd better try possessing him and see. Oh, it's you! It's you! It's... Come to think of it, I never did ask you for your name. I guess it's good we ran into each other again, then. This is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together? The drama? That tearful goodbye? I'm Missile! But, you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead? Of course, all of it. Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear. And the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core when they return to the land of the living. And if I then possess that core, I can talk to that person. It looks that way, yes. Interesting. Huh, that Camilla, it never fails. What never fails? Every time she gets on that black hello, she talks and talks and forgets all about me. No matter how much I run around and show off, she never even glances at me. So that was you showing off, huh? Well, I would like to hear what the ladies are talking about. Oh, so would I! Camilla! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Well, I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You won't believe what just happened. Listen to me. You've got to get out of here right now. But what about dinner? I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. I won't be going back there for a while, and you might be in danger if you stay there too. But I already was in danger just a little while ago. Meet me at that restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know. That's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't even get the lid open. Then you can't very well call it a music box then, can you? More like just box. Just bring it, okay? It's kind of big and it's made out of wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? I kinda hid it in that room you're in. Who the fuck? Excuse me? Lynn! Oh. Oh. Not again. Darn, now I've dropped the phone in there too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? But I sure hope Lynn's alright. I'd better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is. But I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? Do you know where it is, Missile? Help me look, okay? Alright, trick time. Let's see here. I'm guessing it has something to do with the ceiling. Now let's see what we have to do to get back down there again. Okay, we can catch that. Nope, nope, moving to... Oh, I can rotate it slower, okay. Yeah, rotate slower. There we go. Okay, so now I can come down here. I can at least get her attention with the star. And she doesn't see the music box. Okay, there she goes. All right, thank God. This is it, the music box. Yippee! I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missile. If the TV comes on, you'll start barking. I'd hate to find you flattened underneath that wall when I came home. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, you know. You be good while I'm away, and no barking. Still no peace for the little lady, and the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I'm in a bit of a pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too, because there is something I must do. The question is, how do I go about getting out of here? Beautiful. Chapter 2 complete. Chapter 3, 8:04 p.m. Once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight. She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her, and fast. Okay, so... Oh, hello, what's up? I was wondering if you could help me. I'll certainly try! About the only thing I'm really good at, though. is barking. There really isn't much else. I think he might be right there. But I'm really, really good at barking. Miss Lynn comes chasing after me with a broom, the lady next door kicks the wall. I've got quite a bit of influence around these parts. I love Missile. Missile is great. Okay, so if I start the TV, Missile will start barking. I'll knock this wall down! If you keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole dilapidated building down on you. It's an awfully extreme response to a dog barking, considering you live in this building. Did you hear what I just heard? You mean the lady next door's angry howl? No, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing, coming from the apartment next door. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down? Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us. Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. Let's see. Can rock this painting. But it doesn't do much. Can't reach those from here. Let's talk to Missile again. Come on now, can't you bark any louder than that? Louder, but then that lady will knock the wall down on top of me. We'll worry about that when it happens. Anyway, I'm barking as loud as I can already. I need to have this little doggy put some more energy into it. Let's see, wasn't there something else around here that gets a reaction out of him? There's a few things that get a reaction out of him. Like this. I'll pound this wall open! Wow, she's not kidding. That's a lot of damage to do with a wine bottle against a wall. I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you! So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? You are, but the TV and the star ornament aren't. I'll never bark again, not as long as I live. But wait a minute. It looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught. Huh? Your barking made her create a path for me. It did? But the wall is still standing just like before. But there are paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kind of paths. All right. Nice, I can go through walls. I was wondering about that. So you're leaving, huh? I guess so. You're gonna save Miss Camilla and Miss Lynn? I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. But you will save them, right? If it helps me along my way, then yes. I don't have any powers of the dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I'm gonna find a way to go help Miss Camilla, too. We create our own paths, right, Missile? That's right. Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Sissel. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me. Sissel, huh? Got it. You know what, Sissel? I'm gonna create my own path, just like you said. What a sweet boy. Wow, he is determined. Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. Here is to the boorish people next door. Are you all right, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? Well, here I am in yet another strange room. What's with the oddly tense air of this place, anyway? Now, where is that little treasure I'm looking for? Okay, now we need to borrow the telephone. So let's see what we have around here. I wish I could move the camera around while in ghost mode, but I can't. That's okay. I can go up there. There's a mouse. A tilting drinking bird. A dictionary. I can turn this windmill. Okay, neat. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't. I'm a married woman. And I'm a married man, but we cannot resist this any longer. I'm ready to abdicate it all for you. Even if it means my ultimate ruination. Ruination. Is that even a word? And that abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. This is gonna nag at me until I'm sure. God, that is so relatable. Alright, let's check the dictionary then. This thing is too heavy. I can't manipulate it. Maybe that woman built up her destructive power by hefting this puppy. It's more like a weapon than a book. Just can't find the dictionary. Interesting. Well, it's because it was on the floor right in front of you. No, I mustn't. I mustn't allow myself to believe in your love, Mr. Prime Minister. But why won't you believe me? My love for you is true, I swear. And it's so strong it overwhelms me. You know, I've always wondered, if you can be overwhelmed by something, can you be just plain whelmed? This is gonna nag at me until I'm sure. Okay, so she is the one saying that. Okay, okay. That's why she goes looking for the dictionary. Oh, what if I did? Yeah, her one finger typing is great. Let's turn the windmill. I was hoping to maybe like blow the tulip off of her head or something. Okay, let's see what this tilting bird does. Cool, it does that. Got it. And we can come up here and turn the latch. Oh, that would cause a mouse. Okay. Okay, so then let's do this over here, up here, and let's listen into her conversation with herself. If the people find out, I don't care what they might think. What do the plebeian masses understand anyway? Certainly not our love. What is this Prime Minister talking about? I've never even heard the word plebeian before. This is gonna nag at me until I'm sure. Okay, so now she's going to come over here looking for that. And then I'm going to do this. And do I need to do anything here as well? Oh, there it is. But it's strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Perhaps, my darling angel. That windmill's not doing anything. But I can come over here now, get into the dictionary. Mama. Okay, so there's a lamp that I can turn the knob on. Don't know what that does. What is it, my darling angel? Ow, my head hurts, Mama. You poor dear, and no wonder, with a fever of 102. Here is to a night of fever, hotter than the love of my Prime Minister. It's almost time to go out for my lesson. Can I take the night off? Yes, I suppose that would be best, but wait a minute. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you? Not especially. If I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend I did. I go play with Camilla next door or something. Here's the blunt honesty of my darling angel. Wow, she's toasting. She toasts everything that she says. That's kind of incredible. Hey, today's Papa's birthday. Oh, is it? Aren't we going to celebrate together? Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now, Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight, after all. Mama, wait! I have just one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay? Whatever could you be talking about? I know what's going on, you know. You write novels and Papa wants you to stop. But it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home. Now, it's time for good little girls to go to sleep, especially sick little girls. We try that with Roxy all the time, it never works. I hate you, Mama. Interesting, okay. She brought this dictionary all the way over here to look something up. Irregardless, Regardless, here it sits all alone. Either she forgot what she wanted to look up, or she forgot she even wanted to look anything up in the first place. Is irregardless really worth? No. Oh my lamp is out. Oh, interesting. My darling lady, to think that you were a spy all along. What are you going to do to me, Mr. Prime Minister? I will arrest you and make sure you receive the proper penalty. Your sentence, to be imprisoned in my cell of love and punished with my whip of passion. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister. Oh, my dear lady. I'd hate to live in this Prime Minister's country. Well, let's see here. What if I turn this off again? Eek! What is going on? Oh, I made a typo. Oh, interesting. Okay. I see. Okay. Nice. Oh, I see. I can open the wastebasket and presumably kick that back over there, maybe? Or no, maybe I need to just do that to advance. Let's see. Great. Okay. Okay, I see. That gives me a little bit of air, so now I can get to the telephone.
Hello, is that you?
How many times are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline.
Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me.
I think you're the one who needs to change his mind.
Please, put yourself in my position. You can write your novel just as well from home.
Until you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever! She is suddenly insane.
Let me talk to Amelie then at least.
You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. Now, I don't want to hear your voice any more tonight.
Please, wait a minute.
Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer. Trace complete. Cheers to that. Interesting. Well, now we're kind of stuck here for now. There's obviously more to do here. But for now, it seems like we just need to move on. The map screen showing the place that you haven't been yet with static, it's very Phoenix Wright, very reminiscent. Okay, so nothing else really that I want to go back to. Let's just move on.
Are you alright, sir? I ordered all of you not to come near me.
For general information, you can revisit old areas to often get extra... Ooh, okay, good to know.
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. But I'd like to be left alone right now. You may go.
Yes, sir. Oh boy. Another strange room and another strange person. I wish these telephone lines came with nameplates or something. Sheesh. Alright, so we've got a water pitcher, documents, medicine bottle, flag. Let's do just that. Let's see what's going on elsewhere, just for fun. Not much time has passed since I was here last, but the situation has changed. Looks like they're examining my body. I wonder who they are. and beside them, a certain somebody else wiggles and bounces happily. I wonder who that person really is, too. Welcome back. You weren't gone very long. What's going on here? The police are here to start the criminal investigation. You know, into your murder. My murder case, huh? Where is Lynn? Is she alright? So you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed. It sounded like she was in some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact that a hitman is after her again. Well, you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. She was just taken into custody a few minutes ago. Custody? You mean she was arrested? But why? I don't know. I'm just a desk lamp. I'd better see what I can find out. This is really interesting that there's more stuff that you can do on other screens. Yeah, that is true. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, I suppose. Well, I can't seem to operate any of these other things right now. I guess I could listen to the conversation. Quite a thing, huh, this case? Yeah, one of our own. A murderer? Heads will roll over this. And she's a rookie, too. I heard she was carrying out some crazy investigation. Rookies aren't given crazy assignments like that. Not even rookies like Lynn. Yeah, but I heard she was special. She's got strong ties to Inspector Cabanella of the Special Investigation Unit. I plan on moving up the ladder on my own merits myself. Well, we detectives shouldn't be standing around gossiping. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. Think we can safely assume the cause of death was the bullet he took in the chest. Bring the stretcher. I'll look into the rest back at the lab. Would you mind waiting here for a bit, Doctor? Inspector Cabanella, head of the Special Investigation Unit, is on his way now. Special Investigation Unit? Why do they... What do they want with a case like this? I don't know, but Cabanella's our top investigator. We don't want to get him all bent out of shape, or there'll be hell to pay. Don't see what that has to do with me. I don't really get what Cabanella wants to come for, either. It's probably just a big lark for him, but it makes things tougher on us. Hey, watch what you say behind his back. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. Who in the Jim Carrey is Dr. Robotnik? Ah, the tension of a crime scene. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Oh my god, this guy rules. Evening, boys. How's it looking? Inspector Cabanella, thank you for coming. Allow me to report, sir. Fine, fine. You just hold that thought. I'm gonna make a little phone call first. Fun fact, this bit was the only thing you saw before playing the game was the main reason for you trying it. Good. So this is the head of the Special Investigation Unit. He seems, unique. Well, here he is for his big lark. Aren't you going to confront him about it? I'm going to make my report. Yeah, it's about what I figured. And to let's show off our Animation Shops character. Deal me the deal. How's it going over there, baby? Going? How's it going, you ask? You'd like to know how it's going? I would say it's going well enough, about fair to average if I had to say. Yeah, it's going all right. Not the man I was hoping to talk to there, baby. Do me a favor and put that other nice man on the horn now, would you? That's a nice fella. If it has anything to do with this park, I am the one to talk to. I am the guardian of this park, yes. Sorry about that, Inspector. I just got here. Well, glad to hear you made it. That other fellow just about threw me for a loop. Started blathering something about being guardian of the park or some such. Yes, him. Sorry about that. Well, start doing your staking out thing, baby, and buzz me if anything comes up. Yes, sir. Interesting. Now then, sir, if I may make my report, sir. Doc, yoo-hoo, oh, Doc. Talking to me? I need you to handle this case with your finest care and attention. Would you do that for me, Doc? Don't need you to tell me how to do my job. Anywho, I'd like to see the suspect now, if I may. Lynn, sir. I asked her to let herself be taken into custody voluntarily, sir. She's being detained in the junkyard superintendent's office right now. Super's office, eh? Super. And where's that? Just beyond where you parked your bicycle, Inspector. I'll go interview the suspect then. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Carry on, boys. Good luck, sir. Whew, that Inspector Cabanella, he sure has a strange air about him. You can say that again, and I've never seen anybody use stairs the way he does. The animations are so good. I hear he's dancing his way up the stairs of promotion that same airy way. And I hear Lynn is his personal favorite. What's the deal between those two? Hey, how should I know? He's saying something, but I can't hear him from here. Well, that means that I need to shimmy my way over to my body, and now I can hear. Think we can pretty safely assume this was the murder weapon. Oh no, that pistol. Yep, same model as the pistols you detectives carry around. You don't think it's Lynn's, do you? This is not good. If it is hers, it's all over. So Lynn is a detective, and the murder weapon might be her pistol. What could it all mean? So this is the weapon that took my life. A pistol, huh? My memory seems to be hazy on pistols. But I have seen them before, that's for sure. let's see. This part right here is... Fool! If you want to fire the thing, aim it in your own direction. I didn't fire it. I'm a victim here. This is the act of somebody who's jealous of my abilities as a detective. Well, what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, guess that proves it's a real gun. Bang! What was that? Is that what I think it was? The sound of a gun. I've got a bad feeling about this. Every time that phone rings, it's bad news. It's like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case? If you say so. Ah, there you are. Do me a favor and have the doc come to the super's office, would you? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Which one are you, the green one or the blue one? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm the green one, sir. Listen, Greenie, get the good doc over here this instant. Or I'll see to it that you never wear a green suit again. Yes, sir. I'll send him right up, sir. Please, Doctor, go to the superintendent's office immediately. If I must. What's going on? Don't ask me, but something seems really, really wrong. That shot sounded like it was coming from somewhere around the maintenance building. Interesting. Okay. So we can go to the super's office. God, but I kind of want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on over here. This is so interesting. It's like a non-linear adventure game. He still appears to be deeply troubled. If he doesn't have any work to do, then why doesn't he just go home and go to bed? Maybe the fact that he doesn't have any work to do is what has him deeply troubled. I have quite a bit of work to do myself. Don't know which of us is in a more enviable situation, though. Documents, the phone, the water pitcher, and the flag. I can flap the flag. And that's about it. Okay, so maybe there's nothing I can do here right now. Oh, but there will be. Look at all that stuff. There will be something to do here. See, we haven't gone to the park yet. This line doesn't seem to be working. Guess I can't go there right now. Okay, so they will cut me off from certain places. Got it. All right. Let's go to the park. It appears to be the entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. The voices of two young people drift over to me on the breeze. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. Sorry, but could you do that somewhere else? I'm a little busy right now. I don't have time to talk. I suppose you think I'm a man of dubious character, a questionable person. No, But if an objective person were asked, they might think you were a little suspicious yourself. As two suspicious characters, shouldn't we take the time to converse with each other? Oh boy, alright, but just for a minute. There, I like your attitude, I like it very much. Let's relax and talk a while then. The night is young, and so are we. Oh man. Okay. Not much going on here either, I see. Well, at least not much going on for me. This guy's got his hands full. Alright. Well, eventually... Look at that whole cross-section of a van. All kinds of trouble that I could start in there. But for now, it doesn't look like I can do anything here. So let's head to the super's office. Yet another gunshot rings out in the lonely junkyard on the edge of town. The sound gives me the feeling a new death will be waiting on the other side of the line. Apparently, I'm not the only one the Reaper is interested in tonight, but as long as there's anything I can do about it, I don't plan on letting anybody else die. I love this night of chaos while a random spirit is just flying around undoing all the dead people. Just wish I could save more often. Chapter 4, 823. Changing a person's fate is no easy task, especially when their fate is death. The scene at the other end of the line is pretty much what I expected, all except for one thing. No! Lynn! Hang in there, baby! It looks like some piece of trash shot her from the top of the pile of garbage outside. Here, let me take a look at her. Maybe there's something I... Sorry, can't allow that, Pigeon Man. I investigate and you superintend. You have your job and I have mine. Let's leave each to his own profession, shall we? Yeah, well, here's what I think. How much of a pro can you be if you let her get shot right in front of you? Anyway, have it your way. I'll stay out of your hair. I love this guy's pigeon. The characters are so good in this. Also, the Blue Doctor is giving me, like, Maniac Mansion Dr. Fred vibes. Doc, what took you so long? Quit dragging your feet! Who are you to shout at me? Now let me have a look at the victim. I haven't even looked yet, but I can already tell you she's dead. Her second death of the night, actually. So we can swivel the desk lamp. Check out his notebook. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. We can go down to the superintendent's office here, where he's just standing with a lantern. Ominously. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't see the thought bubble, unfortunately. Interesting that he's standing right on top of a trapdoor, though. Okay, let's come back up here. What's up with this blinding pink notebook? Somebody stuck it behind the bookcase at a haphazard angle. Maybe that's the superintendent's way of tidying up. Okay, so I can call attention to the notebook. Oh, I can talk to her through there. Or, I mean, interact with her. Unconscious this time as well, huh? Where am I? She's coming too? What happened to me? Excuse me? Are you ignoring me? Oh, sorry. I'm still not used to talking with dead people, you see. Dead? So, I'm dead, huh? Try as I might, I can't seem to remember who I am. She's starting to remind me of me. Who am I? Everybody seems to call you Lynn, if that's any help. Lynn, huh? Pretty cute name. And apparently, you're a detective, too. Detective? You mean that super cool kind of cop that solves crimes and upholds justice? Sounds like a pretty subjective description, but yeah, that kind of detective. Hey, wait a minute. Are you starting to remember something? There's no time to lose. Something really unusual is going down in this town tonight. Yeah, I certainly won't argue with the real unusual part. That's not your face, you know. Take another look. You're the dead one. Oh, right, of course. Oh, I see. Oh, right, of course. It'd be pretty heinous if I looked like this, I guess, wouldn't it? I don't know if heinous is the right word. Okay, I see. I thought the detective, or the, whoever he is, was the one talking. There, now this is more like it. Something really unusual is going on in this town tonight. Could it have anything to do with my death, I wonder? Tell me, what is going on in this town tonight? Don't ask me. Huh? I can't remember a thing. I think it's probably because I'm dead. Everything is so confusing. Can't you do something? Hey, you're asking the wrong guy. But I've got some things to ask you about. Oh, interesting. I'm looking for the answers to the questions, who am I, and why was I killed? Do you know anything that might help me? The only thing I know right now is that my name is Sissel. Your name is Sissel, huh? I think so. It rings some kind of bell anyway. I think I was killed tonight while I was meeting with you. So you must at least know me, I think. I was meeting with you? Yeah, in the junkyard outside. Yeah, it's coming back to me. I remember now. I knew it. I knew you were the lead I needed. But I'm so sorry. I don't think I can help you. Why not? 'Cause I don't know you. What do you mean? I thought you said you remembered me. No, I said I remembered something. I remembered the fact that I don't know you. No way. Okay. Let's ask her about her death. So, I died, huh? Yeah, apparently. I'm very sorry. How could this have happened? And after I just passed my test finally this year. My exciting career of catching the bad guys had just begun. And now look at me. Why did I have to go and die in an old junkyard like this? Poor kid, the shock is setting in. And so I told her everything that happened tonight. About ghost tricks, possessing and manipulating objects, and about going back 4 minutes before a person's death. This actually isn't the first time you died tonight, you know. You were already shot and killed once before tonight. And you saved me? That's right. You don't remember? Yes, I think I do remember something like that happening. Vaguely. Yes, I did get shot by a blue man dressed all in black. I guess this means that even if a death is erased, the memory of it remains. So I died twice already tonight. Wish I knew what to say to her. Guess I'll just have to wait until she recovers a little. Hey, I bet that's some kind of record, don't you think? Yeah, you're probably right. Looks like she's pretty much recovered already. So you don't know me, huh? Nope, wish I did. So do you suppose we're just two strangers who happened to meet tonight? No way, I don't think it was any accident. Why in the world would I be way out here in the middle of nowhere for no reason? I was asked to come here tonight. Asked to come? By who? And can't you kind of guess where this is going? You're kidding. You mean... Bingo, by you. I asked you to come here? But why? That's what I was going to ask you. Why did you ask me to come here tonight? Way out here in the middle of nowhere. You gotta be kidding me. It goes without saying that I don't remember. Everything is so confusing. Can't you do something? Lynn, I'm not saying you owe me or anything, but I have a favor to ask. What is it? In the next 4 minutes, you'll probably come back to life. When you do you think you could try to find out about me before tomorrow morning? Who I am and why I was killed? I'm really sorry, but I can't make any promises. But why not? I don't remember very clearly right now, but I think I was investigating a case tonight. A case that is very, very important to me. So even if I come back to life, I don't think I'll have time to find out anything about you. I know that's a terrible thing to say to the person who saved my life once already. I'm really, really sorry. I see. That's too bad. But I'm afraid I'm still going to ask you... Ask me what? Ask you to save me. Even though I probably won't be able to help you. I know it's selfish of me. I really apologize. But I just can't die. Not yet. Not like this. I'm investigating something important tonight. I think maybe that might be the reason I was killed. But I still want to solve the case in spite of all that. Am I out of line? Didn't I tell you a minute ago you don't owe me? Huh? I'm certainly not going to treat your life like some kind of bargaining chip. I'll save you. What you do after that is up to you. Thank you. So, you ready to go back? Back to 4 minutes before you got shot? Alright, let's do some ghost tricks. Lynn's second death. I'm heading back in time now to rewrite her fate. Faced with those circumstances, she could have just lied and promised to help me. But she didn't. That's when I knew I could trust her. Okay, so she's got the pink notebook in her hand. I have a bad feeling about this. Yes, sir! Detective, is everything okay? Oh, I was hungry, so I was trying to get something delivered. What? Don't do that. Oh, I'm sorry. You should leave jobs like that to me. Is chicken all right? 1 chicken dinner. Oh, that's okay. I'm not feeling very hungry anymore. I would like to go back to the station for a minute, though. You would? Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Inspector Cabanella is on his way. He'll be here any minute. Evening, patrolman. Hello, Fire Drake. Welcome. We are playing Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. It is pretty wild. Enjoying it very much. Good evening, Inspector Cabanella, sir. Nice work. Now, do me a favor and take a little patrol around outside, would you? That's a nice fella. Yes, sir. We've been going for about 2.5 hours now. I've had some stream drops. I'm having some internet issues, so yeah, we're going for about 2.5 hours now. But we're on chapter 4, and I think there are 18 chapters in the game, so we're still pretty early. At least I think that's what I read, was that there are 18 chapters. If you're unfamiliar with Ghost Trick, the gist of this game is that we are a man named Cecil who was killed, and we are capable of interacting with the world around us as a spirit for about the next 12 hours or so. And then we are going to fade off into the ether. So before that happens, we have to solve the mystery of our own death, and also what is going on with this strange chain of events with other people going on around us. It's kind of a visual novel adventure game, kind of puzzle game sort of thing. Really digging it so far. Very dialogue heavy though, so. Yo, how's it going, baby? Inspector Cabanella, what are you doing here? I thought the Special Investigation Unit had an important top-secret assignment tonight. Cyver, I love Inspector Cabanella. He's the best. What does that matter at a time like this, when my Lynn's in crisis? I appreciate it, sir. Wait a minute. Did you just say crisis? Don't tell me I'm being suspected. Suspected of shooting that pointy-haired man in the red suit? I mean, I've never even met the guy before. Never, baby? Oh, well, before tonight, I mean. He asked me to meet him here. He said he had important information about the big case I'm working on. He's the one who contacted me. I see. But it's funny, isn't it? I took a look at the list of cases your station is handling right now, and I didn't see you listed as involved on any big cases. You know I don't suspect you, baby. Just trying to clear things up. You're not the type to ever shoot anybody. Hey, who knows you better than me, baby? You know, if anything ever happened to you, I'd never be able to look him in the eye again. Inspector Cabanela, I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah, and what's that? And I want you to answer honestly. Is it tonight? Is that when it's happening? I have no idea what you're talking about, baby. Get down! It seems to me that baby is indeed under suspicion. By Inspector Cabanela? No, he's not like that. Just for the record, did you shoot me? Me? I would never do anything like that. Anyway, it looks like the hitman fired from outside. It'd be hard to prevent the bullet from coming in, though. In any case, let's just give it a try. Our 4-minute game. So the gist here is that if we find a body who has been dead for less than 24 hours, I believe, we are able to go back in time to 4 minutes before their death and affect a change in their world to try to stop it from happening. So in this case, this is where we started over here, which is where her soul was, because that's where her body landed. And we are able to kind of move between points of interest here in ghost mode. And whenever we go back into the real world, events start to proceed as normal. So we have to try to find a way to prevent her from getting shot by a hitman. And we can both move around, and we can also interact with objects. Like this cart here, I can make it move, and that'll take me over there. Okay, so the police officer's coming in now. She hides the pink notebook behind the bookcase. He tells her that he'll order dinner. She walks away. You know what? I have an idea. The guy who shot me is outside, right? Looks that way, yeah. Instead of trying to stop the bullet once it gets in here, wouldn't it be more fun to go out and stop the guy who's shooting the bullet? Fun, she says, with eyes gleaming. Oh boy. You can use the telephone to move around, right? That's right, and I know the telephone number to the junkyard payphone, too. I don't want to get shot again. You know what they say about 3 strikes and you're out? As long as you don't become a ball player, you'll probably be safe. But the telephone thing's a good idea. Maybe I'll give it a try. So let's see, I can examine the microscope. What could this be? It looks like a giant nail clipper. You think so? Do you know what it is? Why did you have to ask me? Couldn't you see I was looking away evasively? Huh? It's one of those, sciencey things that the scientists use. Ordinary people like us don't have to know what it is. I don't remember what science is, but it's apparently something Lynn doesn't like very much. These pictures are old. What are they of? Little fragments of rock? And the fragments are glowing. Do you know what these are? Sorry, but I've lost my memory. Probably not the best person to ask. That's okay. I was only being polite. I didn't really think you'd know. Ouch. This lady's tongue can be sharp. I can hear what you're thinking, remember? I know. Good one. Okay. So not much to do over here on this side of the room right now. He's ordering the chicken dinner. What's up with this blinding pink notebook? Oh, that's mine. Isn't it adorable? Hee hee hee. Why isn't your adorable notebook in your pocket? I panicked, okay? Don't you shove things in the bookcase when you panic? Who were you calling, anyway? It was personal business. Alright. Oh, and we can also travel through the telephone. That's funny. What's the matter? This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red, but it's dark right now. What? Apparently, in this 4 minutes before death world, we can't just use the phone lines whenever we want. You're kidding, right? As long as the lines are closed like this, it looks like we can't go anywhere. But I want to stop that criminal! Okay, so we cannot travel while we are going back in time. Interesting. Alright. So we do have to try to stop this from happening. Huh? That's Lynn's notebook. Hey, wait a minute. I thought she was practicing a dance move when I came in. Nope, that was definitely suspicious. No question. I'd better report this. I wonder if I could make the call without her noticing. Interesting. Okay, so he's calling something in that he's noticed about her. I can listen in on the phone at least. What's up? I've been watching Lynn just like you told me to, and I noticed something suspicious. You did? So Inspector Cabanella was right. She was hiding her notebook when I came in. Her notebook, eh? Yes, sir. In a very suspicious manner, and in a very conspicuous place. Anything else? Let's see. It's pink, and it's a notebook. Anything else? Let's see. Come to think of it, she was using the phone when I came in, too, and referring to her notebook. Okay, someone will be over later. Don't let on you noticed anything. Hey, look at that. The phone line is glowing red. I bet it would work if we tried it now. I bet you're right. The detective he's talking to is outside in the junkyard. And that's where the horrible hitman who's after me is, too. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's go there. Let's see what's going on outside. I don't quite understand how the mechanics of this whole phone thing work, but I'll roll with it. I've been waiting for you. What are you? A desk lamp that sounds like an old grandpa? Oh, he sounds like a grandpa? Okay. Just call me Ray. Grandpa Ray. You just have to get the grandpa part in there somewhere, don't you? We're souls. We can choose any appearance we like. Which means you have no intention of showing us what you really look like, right? Now then, about that gunshot that took your life. I heard it way up on the upper level, a scant few moments from now. The hitman is probably getting his rifle ready right now. Alright, I'm going in. I'll get him with those ghost trick thingies. I'm very sorry, young lady, but you don't have those powers. What? Why not? I'm afraid I don't know the reason. But only a special few have the powers of the dead. What? Are you saying I'm not special? That's not fair. Anyway, we don't have much time. Come on and hop in. Carry on, boys. Basically, when doing these 4-minute sequences, you can only travel by phones when they're in use. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So the only time that I'm able to actually travel is when somebody is talking on the phone. That makes sense. Okay. That horrible hitman that's after me is upstairs, isn't he? Yes, apparently. In other words, we can't stop him if we stay down here. Let's go, then. I'm not really big on the idea of getting shot again. Okay. So. The hitman is over here somewhere? Up here somewhere? Where could he be? Time is running, too. Okay, let's... Can I hear anything? No, it doesn't seem like it. Thanks. Hope to see you back here soon. Time is passing. So, this is all things that I did before. Oh, I cleared a challenge. That's neat. I don't know if I need to go back up there again. Well, I guess I might as well. Oh, but how? Oh, I see. I can go back up that way. Okay, so there's Campanella. He's back on his bike. There he goes. Yeah, we should get going ourselves. It feels like we lost, you know? And if there's one thing I hate, it's losing a race. I wasn't aware we were in a race with the inspector. Think barber pole stripes. You're red and he's white, and it's a race to the top. Oh, maybe I should just indulge her and try again. Okay, so whatever it was, I missed it. So let's rewind the clock and see what else I can find. That horrible hitman that's after me is upstairs. Okay, the hitman is upstairs, so we just need to kind of try to get upstairs quickly. Let's see, we did that last time by blowing the fan, going into the flag, moving to the blender, turning it on, and then moving back to the flag, and getting back upstairs. Okay. Well, we made it. Now it's time to hunt down that horrible hitman. He must be around here somewhere, preparing to take a shot. There isn't a lot of time. Let's try to find him fast. I'm gonna make good and sure he understands what happens to people who point guns at others. There's a gleam in her eye that's absolutely blinding. Alright, there's a couple of cops up here. There's Campanella. And there he goes. Ah, there he is. Look, there he is, way up there, the horrible hitman. I think his name is actually Tango, but I guess that doesn't matter. Come on, let's go grind him into pieces. I wish you wouldn't use such violent expressions. Besides, I don't see any cores that'll get us over there. Hello, Kurasalak. I've always wondered if that's how I pronounce your name or not. Kurasalak? If you have a pronunciation, let me know. But hello, it's good to see you. This is my first time playing through Ghost Trick, and having a great time so far. We're about 2.5 hours in. I think we might have missed our chance already. Timing is everything. Well, I'll go with Kura, because that way I know that I'm not butchering the rest of it. But hello, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Oh my god, my wife loves Evo Search for Eden. It's like one of her favorite games. That's so interesting to know. I've always wondered. Okay, so we've got to get upstairs again. Yeah, I'd love to get a physical copy for her, but they're so expensive. But I did manage to find a complete in-box copy of the Super Famicom version for a very reasonable price. It was like $40 or something at a local retro game con. So what am I doing? I don't want the refrigerator. So I have that at least, but... Alright. Back to our little flag trick here. Okay. And up to the searchlight. So the hitman comes up from over the van. The English card is so damn expensive. Yeah, oh my god. The English card it's ridiculously expensive. I think that I did see like a beat up boxed copy at the same con, and it was like $400 for a beat up copy. Very, very fun, underrated game though. So I can turn off this searchlight. I can probably grab onto his bicycle as he goes past. Yes, perfect. I see my target. Time to go to work. I'll be head of the Hitman division by next month now, for sure. There he is! The horrible Hitman! I think his name's actually Tango, but that doesn't matter now. We have to stop him from shooting fast. Okay, so we have some time now. So... yeah, it's really good. Okay, so raise that. Okay, I can probably turn the... yeah, if I try to shimmy this again, it'll just go further down. I probably have to turn the searchlight on and try to blind him. Let's see. Okay, good. There, we put a stop to that shot. We put a stop to that shot at least. We did it! So I'm safe now, right? Well, that changed your fate a little, but it didn't avert it completely. We're not done yet. The Hitman is a professional, and he really, really wants to be head of the division, apparently. I doubt blocking a shot here and there is really going to stop him. If you want to rough him up a bit, I promise I won't put it in my report. Well, let's think of something else before he gets a shot in. Alright, so fate change, that's good. I don't think pedaling the bike is going to do anything. Can't pedal this bicycle. Oh, okay. I can latch onto his nightstick. If I want that position, I have to be careful of even the least bit of light. Division head is my ambition for this year. Next year, my motto will be, if I want to be director, I have to be careful of even the least bit of scandal. So it sounds like he won't show up in spots where a light is on. And next year, I'm going to spread some nasty, scandalous rumors about him. Alright, so I can turn this searchlight on. Oh, look at that! One of the lights went out! There are 3 lights here altogether. Apparently we can't have all 3 of them on at once. Our station is crazy cheap when it comes to electricity. Just so another detective could see what he was doing the other day, I had to pedal my bicycle in place to work the headlamp. A very sad tale indeed. Sounds like they're taking things way too far. Okay, well... Hey, did you turn that flashing light on? Wasn't me. It went off all by itself. Scared the heck out of me. Well, just make sure you lay off it. Don't want to waste any electricity. Have things gotten that tight? That's pretty sad. They're really putting the squeeze on us lately about using too much power at sites. They won't even let us use all of our searchlights at once. Oh boy. We ought to be free to do at least that much, especially on a dark night like tonight. Alright. So let's see. I think then... So those 2 searchlights are on. That one is off. So presumably, yeah, okay, now he's going to go back to that other one. Crap, this is going to be too... Okay, that gets their attention back to me again. This is going to be too slow, though. Oh, he left. Okay, maybe the siren spooked him. Okay, let's head back up here, back to the searchlight. Waste more of this guy's time. Time is passing. I'm thinking that I just need to keep on screwing him up long enough for Lynn to stay alive. Look, one of the lights went out. There are 3 lights here altogether. Okay, yeah, same dialogue. So I wonder, can I just... Nothing happens with the lever. Thought it was for swinging the crane arm around. This crane, I wonder if there's some other way we can use it. I also wonder... Lay off this thing. I told you it wasn't me. This is the work of, you know. Hey, shut up. You're creeping me out. But you know as well as I do, the only other explanation for mischief like this is Inspector Cabanella. So they tell tales about him as though he's a ghost, huh? But Inspector Cabanella is really a very nice person. Alright, I don't know if it's even worth coming back over here. The crane is up there. Oh, you know what? I bet I can open that up. Okay. And now I can get up to the crane, to the container. Okay, I think I see. I think I get this. So turn this light off to give the sniper a shot. Wow, such power and speed. I bet that would put a nice stop to my horrible hitman. If it just stopped him, that would be fine. But if it killed him, would I be obligated to save him? Anyway, let's just focus on the stopping part. Apparently, thinking about things too deeply isn't something you like to do. Just the right amount. That's the way detectives think about things. Now come on, let's do this thing. Ooh, I just love stamping out evil. It makes me feel so alive. Except for the fact that you're dead. I did not notice that the policemen have slightly different faces. That's very interesting. Okay, so... Come on, get me back over there. Got him. Okay. Oh, he takes the shot before I have a chance to do anything? Okay, maybe I just need to do it faster then. Yeah. Okay, we got this. So what's the situation over there right now? Okay, so the middle light is off. Good. So that's where he'll be headed next. Okay. Okay, so spook him with the light. That light goes off. Oh yeah, their faces are different. That's such a great detail. I love that they made that effort. Okay, so I want to try to turn this light off. Okay, so he's just not taking the shot. So this must just be timed. Okay. So now we'll get rid of him there. And try to haul ass back to the other side so I can drop a crane on his head. Ah, can't reach. There we go. This is quite a distance from the target. But I can't work under a spotlight after all. Never mind, a shot like this is nothing for a man of my skill. Mr. Division Head seems to like dark, gloomy places. I'd be happy to throw him in a dark, gloomy cell. Come on, Sissel, get him! Hold up, when did I become her assistant? Oh, go back over there. Okay. Can I? No, just can't reach. Damn, okay. I was hoping I could reach quicker. Alright, no, let's stay on him. He's saying something, but I can't hear him from here. That's okay, we'll get closer. We'll get closer in just a second. Musings of a Hitman, Part 1. When I fire a bullet, I put my heart and soul into it. The bullet is my soul. The shot is the expression of my soul. That's why I never waste bullets. Besides, I'd have to put the extra bullets down as an extra expense, and accounting never likes that. What the heck is that idiot blathering about? Hey, don't get mad at me. We have to stop this guy. And got him. Get smushed. Did you hear a scream just now? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Nobody said it was. There. We found a nice dark spot for our gloom-loving hitman. I think your death has just been erased. Again. Why not, I wonder? Why don't I have powers like yours? If I could do things like you do, it could really help me pursue my case. Why only the special few, huh? It's not fair. It's the same thing the little doggy said, too. Well, I'm jealous of you, actually. You are? Why? Because your life can be saved, even if you die again tonight. I can save you with my ghost tricks. Nobody can save my life, though. Oh. These powers of the dead. Why have they chosen me? Will I find the answer to that question tonight? Sissel, I'm so sorry. Well, you're free to do as you please now. I guess this is goodbye, Detective. Will we ever see each other again? If you ever want to see me again, all you have to do is die. Okay, got it. I was kidding. Well, guess we'd better be getting back to the present. Lynn has escaped death for a second time, but that doesn't mean she's out of the water yet. I'd better go see how she's doing. Very cool. I love reusing all the gadgets on this screen. Kind of recontextualizing after the first chapter. I can open this umbrella. Ah, okay. That gets me back down here. So I can get back to the phone. Beautiful. Well, it looks like congratulations are in order. You erased yet another death. But I haven't gotten any further in solving my own mystery, though. But that woman holds the key. Don't forget that. Lynn, huh? Now that she's alive again, she's probably still being detained in the super's office. She won't be able to pursue her case without the freedom to move around. I'd better go back to the super's office and see her. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, so... let's just head back. Let's head back. I decided to go back to the office where Lynn was being detained. With her changed fate, her story was sure to change too, and maybe that would lead us in some new direction. Now that Lynn is alive again, I wonder what she's doing. She said she was investigating an important case tonight. Could that case be connected to me in any way? Fantastic. Chapter 5. When Lynn lost her life for the second time, she was being detained, on suspicion of my murder. But I saved her, hoping to solve my own mystery. Living creatures can choose to live their lives in one of two ways. They can either submit to their fate, or they can try to change it. Lynn is definitely in the second camp. As soon as I got back to the junkyard superintendent's office, this fact was really brought home to me. Fool! We told you not to let the suspect out of your sight. My apologies, sir. But I never thought that she would run away. Lynn is our angel. I mean friend. I mean, she's like family to us. Angel, friend, or family, they all run when they have the chance. Do you have any idea how many years it's been since my wife ran away? I'm very sorry. I have no idea, sir. You'll never make detective at that rate. Now find Lynn. Yes, sir. If Inspector Cabanella gets word of this, it's all over. So, our red-headed detective escaped, did she? But I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. Whew, she's fast. Well, guess I'll look around for leads. Alright. I'd love to know what's in her notebook. Lynn's notebook, sad and forgotten, sits behind the bookshelves. Who could she have been calling on the phone before she hid it there? I wish I could find out. Okay, so if I close this spout lid, I'm assuming that will cause steam to rise, or maybe the kettle to whistle? Oh, we've also got the superintendent's office. It just might be time to clean this room up. But will that close the matter? Her appearance here of all places, and tonight of all times. I hardly think it's coincidence. Okay. Interesting. I can't make the motor turn. And I can't do anything with this ball. So I must not be able to get onto the super's office just yet, at least not that way. Oh, what's going on over here? That old pigeon man. Do you suppose he's carrying out some sort of research here? Look at all these precision instruments and complicated devices. What are you doing? Sir, I think maybe this is how Lynn escaped. Through here. She couldn't possibly fit in that tiny little elevator. Oh, I don't know, sir. Lynn's pretty slim. Fool, don't you know that women can make themselves appear slim through fashion? All right. To this day, I still don't know how much my wife really weighs. All right. I'm very sorry, sir. I had no idea, sir. You'll never make detective at that rate. Yeah, very charming guy, for sure. Anyway, where is that old pigeon man? Oh, him, sir? He went through the door behind me, sir. It won't open. Apparently that door leads to the basement, but it's currently locked, sir.
These instruments, they're all very suspicious. You'd better keep your eye on that old man, too.
Yes, sir. Okay, so... These photos look pretty old. Pictures of little fragments of rock. That old pigeon guy has some pretty strange taste in wall decor. Is there anything new about the microscope? I have no idea what this instrument is for. As a matter of fact, this whole desk is filled with things I've never seen. I know I've lost my memory, but still. That old pigeon man seems like a pretty strange guy. Alright, well... Well, that gets his attention. I could swear I just saw this thing move. Don't tell me. Could it be? It sensed the tension between me and the detective and moved to get away from it. That was an unexpected tangent. I'll never make detective at this rate. What I need is some sort of achievement, a feather in my cap. If only I could find a helpful lead, that might do the trick. A helpful and blindingly obvious lead is staring you in the face right now. Okay, I can swivel this and then turn it on. There we go. Huh? This is Lynn's notebook. If I give this back to her, it might spark something between us. What to do, what to do? This is a very complicated matter. What have you got there? What, this? Oh, this is, Wait a minute. Is that... Yes, sir. It's Lynn's notebook. Notebook, eh? Come to think of it, there was something about that in the report. Something about her looking at her notebook and making a phone call. This must be it. This telephone number with the big circle around it. Aren't you curious to know who she was calling? I am. I really am, sir. I'd like to know. Oh, but I don't have any ulterior motive for wanting to know, though. No, sir. No, sir. This number might be an important lead. I'd better check it out. Ooh, yes, call it right now. Trick time, baby! Hello? To whom am I speaking, please? Yes? Hello? This is a criminal investigation. We need your cooperation. Hey, I know that voice. Is that you, Detective McCaw? Oh, is that Officer Bailey? Well, what's up, sir? You don't usually call this late. Oh, did you get a call from one of our detectives, Lynn, earlier? From Lynn? Yes, I did. She calls every night. Maybe she senses it's about to happen. Did she say anything special? No, not really. Is something wrong? Yes, well, I might be contacting you again if I have any other questions. Okay, so now we can access the police department. Or maybe not the police department, but some kind of a department. I'm gonna go file the report down at the station. I need you to be vigilant here. Excuse me, Detective, but... What is it? That notebook. Would you mind if I gave... Never mind, sir. Just stay on your toes. Okay. Well, let's head down here and see what this is. This is making me want to play Phoenix Wright, though. I did recently pick up the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I have to get to that. What was that call all about? I heard you say Lynn. I don't really know. If I had to take a guess, though, I would probably say something's going on with her. The only place in the world where nothing is going on is inside your brain, Bailey. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I know what the words mean. That's not what I'm asking. That was my way of expressing indignation, putting it in the form of a question. I just hope Lynn's not doing anything crazy. I'm a fan of hers, you know? According to my log, Lynn has been calling here nearly every night as of late. So, let's see. This is the place Lynn took all that risk to call, eh? But what exactly is this place? That's a good question. A good question, and I don't know if I can... Oh, yes I can. Excellent. I can let the memo loose. Great Ace Attorney is the only one you haven't played from the series now. Played Ghost Trick first, then a couple months later took the plunge into Ace Attorney. I've played the first two Ace Attorney games. I haven't played the third one, which I think is... And Justice for All. Whatever the third one is. That one I haven't played yet. I never played any Apollo Justice or any of the investigation games or anything, but I hear Great Ace is really, really good and very rewarding, so... Okay, third is Trials and Tribulations. Got it, okay. Then I played Justice for All, but I did not play Trials and Tribulations. But I've got the trilogy, so I need to get back to that at some point, because I really do love those games. Hey, what's this? Not so fond of the later games? Yeah, I've heard such mixed things. Being friends with a lot of Ace Attorney heads, I hear a lot of pretty strong opinions about later games in the series. But oh, that I wrote down my duties for the night so I wouldn't forget any of them. You can't keep them in your head? It's not like you have a ton of duties after all. Use a little brain power. Arrgh! What are you talking about? Weren't you the one who just said nothing was going on inside my brain? Didn't think you'd take it in quite that direction. Ups and downs in the series. Great Ace Attorney is pretty solid, but you can feel some issues over the first two, or over the two Great Attorney games. Yeah, I heard they weren't perfect, but that they do get like better as it goes. I think that the consensus among friends is that the first couple of cases are a bit of a drag, but after that it gets really good. Ace Attorney games, would I feel like streaming Let's Play, or are those a private pastime? You know, I wouldn't mind potentially streaming them, but I'd probably have to try to recruit some friends because it's very dialogue heavy. Like, this is already kind of a bit of a strain doing all of it myself. Having a great time with it and really enjoying it, but if I ever did a Great Ace Attorney, I'd probably see if I could get some friends to join me, just to switch things up a little bit. Anyway, back to these two nerds. So let's see this important to-do list of yours. 9 o'clock, take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. 9 o'clock, huh? That's when Lynn usually calls. Well, we can't let her talk to him tonight. Rules are rules. Aw, poor Lynn. Sure wish I could comfort her. Arrgh! He's so dramatic when he gets mad. What do you think you're doing? That's my important duties memo. That's okay. I've got it all memorized for you. Well, it's your duty to guard the telephone room, you know. Just make sure you do your job when the time comes. There's another stream you always joke. I keep telling you to form the voice acting theater troupe every time she grouses about having to read reams of dialogue. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. It's just there's a lot, and it would probably be more fun if I had another voice in there with me. I think back to like our Space Quest 5 playthrough on the YouTube channel and how much fun we had like taking different characters. So I'd kind of want to have that energy if I did. Maybe I will someday. We will see. Let's get back to what we were doing here. Hello? Lynn! I'm sorry, I don't have much time. Please let me talk to him. I'm sorry, Detective. I can't do that tonight. You can't? But you always let me talk to him before. Well, the telephone room is already reserved. That's why. Oh. By the way, is something going on with you tonight? What? Why do you ask? I got a call from one of the other detectives a minute ago asking about you. Oh, really? Well, I don't think it's anything important. Officer Bailey? Do you think you could keep this call just between us? Even if only for tonight? Well, Oh. Well, I've got to go. I'll call again tomorrow. Where is she? Oh boy. Well, I guess I'd better call the detective division. Hold on there, Bailey. What? Don't tell me you're gonna report that call from Lynn. What else can I do? It's my duty. Just write it down on one of your important to-do lists. And then I can wad it up for you and throw it away. You mean you want me to keep quiet about it? Well, isn't that what she asked you to do? Well, yes, but tonight is kind of a special case for us. Can't you make a special exception for my Lynn, too? Special case, huh? All right, you win. I don't know what they think is special about tonight, but for me, it's my only night. Lynn is on the other end of that telephone line. I'd better hurry. Yes, we had better hurry indeed. Ah, crap. Is she dead again? Lynn! Lynn! Oh, why couldn't it have been me instead? I'm no use as a police officer. It should have been me. It looks like she's dead. We'd better not touch her. Who did this? Who shot Lynn? Hey, excuse me, mister. You talking to me? This room. There aren't any other exits beside this one, are there? Do you see one? Lynn and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad night. Yes. Huh? Then how did... We must have one of those mysterious locked room murder cases on our hands. One of those cases where the murderer vanishes into thin air in a vacuum. Let's go find a real detective. I'll keep watch here. Yes, sir. What a terrible turn of events. So now a locked room murder, eh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know of a certain inspector who might dance around at the thought of a mystery. But no mysteries from me. Not when I can rewind time and talk to the victim herself. I guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind this murder with my own eyes. Hell yeah. Love this mechanic. Haha, I died again! I thought you'd be a little more grave under the circumstances. Yeah, well, this is the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think? Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. So what happened this time? Who shot you? I don't know. What? I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me? What are you asking me for? Yeah, 3 times such a short time just becomes a regular thing, I know. Oh boy, guess I'll just have to go find out for myself. Okay, you just go do that. Hurry along now. I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Okay, looks like it's time to go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Four minutes before death. Anyway, as I was saying before I dropped, this guy reminds me of a cross between Captain Usopp and Dr. Wright from SimCity. Anyway, I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't right. The animations are all so good. I didn't realize how well animated this game was going to be. He hung up. Got him. Got his ass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, being a DS game originally, too. Like, this game must have looked fantastic on the DS. Oh my god, are you serious? That's the truth behind our locked room murder? So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine? Murder machine? When I came into the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean. Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine? Yeah, the culprit was Rube Goldberg. It's Pee-wee's breakfast machine gone wrong. That old pigeon guy must have made it. But why? What could be the meaning behind this weird room? Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over. You know what, Sissel? I think this death might be easier to prevent than the others. Why's that? You know, because the murderer is mechanical. She has a point. I can't manipulate living creatures. But I can manipulate this machine. Now I just gotta figure out how to stop it. When the 4 minutes ago me turns on the light, that's when the murder machine is set in motion, apparently. Looks like the key to solving this one is understanding this device. Okay, so we start off here. Yeah, the smaller res of the DS meant the animations had to be more expressive, but also didn't have to sweat the smaller details. It's just, you know, good work within limitations, honestly. How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it's just the time wasn't ripe. Okay, so... Can't do anything with the telephone, I'm sure, because it's not working right now because we're back in time and nobody's using it. Yeah, I can't use a telephone line whenever I want, yeah. But I do want to hear who the phone call is. How did you manage to cram yourself into that tiny elevator? I've always liked small, cramped places. Whenever I see a little hole or crevice, I always feel like crawling in. The place I feel most at home is that space between my bed and the wall. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. Ah, we're birds of a feather. We should get together and talk about it sometime. Okay, so it's not in use. Oh, is this the superintendent? I'm so glad. I thought I was all alone. I don't see any reason to go there. Not yet, at least. So, about telephones. In the 4 minutes before world, you can't just use them at any old time, right? That's right, only when it's being used to make a call. So maybe that call just now is a good opportunity. It seems to me there's a fine line between good opportunity and our only hope. So which one was that phone call? It seems to me I have no idea. So she opens the door and turns on the light. And at that moment... There it goes! The murder machine has started! I can see that. I have to do something. But what can you do? There's nowhere to move to from here. You might as well just throw up your hands. And don't give me that a ghost doesn't have hands bit. It's just a figure of speech. It looks like I messed up somewhere. Yeah, because that turns on. Tennis ball knocks over those. Lifts that up, shoots that. Yeah, okay. And then she gets shot. Alright. Okay, so Maybe I do need to go back up the other room. I wonder if there's some way that I can sabotage the ceiling fan. Oh, do I have to listen to him? How long has it been? Yeah, okay. Okay, she goes to hide. Let's go ahead and stage ourselves in the telephone. Time passes. I hear the call. Okay, let's go there. He hung up. And it is now trick time. It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn, sweet, cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends blue and green, yelled at me. And then the old man with the dirty blue dove on his head completely ignored me. If only somebody would give me a kind word right about now. You want to give him a kind word, Miss Bright as the Sun? Let's see. Hang in there. That's all you've got? Gambate? I'd like to see you do better. Well, we can swivel. Not helping us too much. I want to get down there. Or up there. I want to do something. Ah, there we go. There's the whistle. Lynn ran away. The detectives yelled at me. The old pigeon man ignored me. And then the kettle nearly scared me to death. My life is in complete shambles. Yeah, I know, poor guy. That's gratitude for you. We were just trying to warn him with the kettle whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam? Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good anyway. Okay, so now we can get back down here. Alright, so we probably can't turn off the ceiling fan. But we can maybe affect a change with this ball. Or something. There it goes. The murder machine has started. And if the whole thing plays out, that gun on the wall will go off. But before that happens, it's up to me to use my ghost tricks. There must be some way to disrupt this domino effect. You just have to find it. Here goes. Okay. So I can move this hoist. I can open this toolbox. Moving the hoist does nothing for me. Okay. I am very grateful for these little checkpoints they give you. Okay, so this time... let's crack open the toolbox. Interesting. Alright, so... Didn't really do anything there. Okay, so ball, toy cake, this trap door, and a balance toy. Oh, I know this toy. The wheel spins and moves down the pole. Hey look, there's a thread attached to it. It loops around the clock and is tied to the frame the gun is in. And it seems to be connected to our fiery Mr. Cupid as well. This toy seems to be the heart of the entire mechanism. But inertia is surprisingly powerful. I can't stop it once it's set into motion. Okay. What if I open the door? Nothing happens. Okay, and that shoots. All right. Okay, this is very interesting. So a number of things happen when we open up the toolbox. I want to see what those are again. So I open up the toolbox, the bowling ball moves, rolls over, hits the shovel, and knocks it for a spin. Okay. And what does moving the hoist do? If we move that first and then knock the bowling ball, does that make a... Doesn't seem to make any appreciable difference. This one's tricky. Okay. Hey, that was pretty good for it just now. Maybe if we were on a putting green. Well, with a swing like that, maybe we could put it to some use here. Good thinking. I just might be able to use this trick somehow. If I could change the path the ball takes. That's great and all, but it looks like we're all out of time this round. We are, okay. Okay, that is interesting. Alright. Yeah, how does Mr. Amnesiac Ghost know what a putting green is? Okay, so we pop this open. That makes a ramp. Now we can come back over here. Get up there. And we can wait. Okay, now we move this. Hit that, goes up there. Wow. What just happened? It looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased. Again. Thank you. You kept your promise, didn't you, Sissel? My promise? You said I'd see you again if I died. I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway. What could this room be all about? I can't imagine. Those things that went off at the end, those were party poppers, weren't they? Party poppers? I have no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise. I only know golf. And the party poppers, the gun going off, it seems familiar somehow. I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we go back now? Back to your new present? Sissel? Are you there? Lynn is talking to me? If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Well, you are kind of a weird girl, whether you talk to yourself or not. Alright, let's send her a sign. Oh, I can just talk to her. You are here! I knew it! I just had that feeling. Shame on you for stepping foot into a girl's head uninvited. Wait a minute. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have feet, bit. It's just a figure of speech. Hey, did I say anything? There, that tone. It's that tone of yours that makes me mad. So, did you have something particular you wanted to say to me? I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now. A murder case. And I'm doing it alone. Murder case all by yourself? Yes, well, that's because the case was closed a long time ago. The culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world. So why are you looking into it then? Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case, some big mystery. I firmly believe that. So, anyway, I finally have my memory back. I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case, but if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can. Lynn is my only lead. I would like to ask her about a few things. You have your life and your memory back now, so let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind. What else would it be? There's a good chance I was shot while I was with you, after all. I'm afraid my memory just isn't clear on that part. Not clear. I met with you tonight, and then you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. I'm pretty sure you were shot, maybe from somewhere far away? So you didn't see the culprit. I'm sorry, I wish I could be of more help. But I know I wasn't the one who shot you. Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect, though. I wanted the information you had for me. So why would I shoot you before I got it? Information, huh? I wonder what info I had for her. By the way, I see you have a little roommate. Camilla? How do you know about her? There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago. An incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla all right? She's fine, thanks to her loyal little friend Missile. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life. Oh my. What in the world is going on? Why would anybody want to hurt Camilla and Missile? You're being targeted by a certain organization. What? I saw them. The people who were calling you their target. So I'm a suspect and a target? Could this night possibly get any worse? It does sound pretty rough. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? Huh? You know what they say, when it rains, it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me? Need my powers? I'm sorry. I can't cooperate with you. Yes, you saved my life tonight, 3 times. I'm completely grateful for that. But as a detective, I still can't trust you. That's too bad. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh? That's right, you called the station yesterday, and you asked to talk to me. You told me you had an important lead on the case I was working on. Important lead, eh? You said you wanted to meet me and talk to me directly, tonight, at the junkyard. And you fell for it, even given how fishy it sounds? You're the last person I want to hear that from, you know. But I just couldn't let it go, no matter how shady it seemed. That's because I'm running out of time. Hey, that's right, you said something was going down tonight. Does that something have to do with the case you're working on? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Oh boy. But I guess I understand. So, what are you gonna do now? Run, I guess. They'll catch me again if I don't get out of here. And I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla. Oh yeah, what was it? The chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? What about you, Sissel? What are you gonna do? I don't know, to tell you the truth. You're my only lead. If you leave... I just realized, you and I are in the same boat. We're both looking for answers tonight, and neither one of us has anybody to help us. That about sums it up. Hey, even if you can't cooperate with me, how about if we just agree to use each other? That's not a bad idea. You're on. But can I ask you to do a favor for me first? What's that? I need you to sneak into a certain place for me. A prison, to be exact. Prison? That's the place I was calling from the office upstairs. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Work schedule for a prisoner? Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. So just go check out a certain prisoner's blackboard, huh? Okay. His prisoner number is D99. If you do that for me, I'll cooperate with you. Okay, you're on. Here, let me give you the Chicken Kitchen's telephone number. Okay, see you later. See ya. But don't die again if you can help it. It looks like I hold the key to the case Lynn is investigating, and she holds the key to solving the mystery of me. So we've started up a strange relationship of cooperation. You don't know if you've ever seen her give you the number. There's a way to get it earlier in the game. Oh, so I fucked up. I got the pity number. Oh, man. Interesting, though. Good to know. Good to know for future plays. Lynn gave me an assignment. My task is to go check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. I'd better get to the prison. All right. Well, here is where I am going to save and call it a night. Ghost Trick is fantastic. This is a really great game. I can see why everybody loves it so much. The characters are really good. The mystery is super interesting. I love the mechanics of the puzzles. Like, I really like the idea of going back and like stopping a death and like having to rewind time over and over. There's a board game that I've played called Time Stories that was supposed to be like a similar concept where you're like exploring a space and you have to keep going back in time and like witnessing earlier events. And that it was great in concept, but I didn't care for the game itself. I've always wanted like a similar thing where like, you know, you can see the events play out and you have to, you know, just basically like this, like you have to you know, change fates or do things differently. So this is really scratching an itch that I've always had. I'm enjoying it very, very, very much. You found the game via steamed ham memes. There's steamed hams, but it's Ghost Trick. That's really well done. Yeah, I don't know when I first heard about this, but I've known about it for many, many, many years, and it's always been one of those games that I wanted to get around to. And seeing it on sale earlier this week, I thought, you know, now's the right time. I need a game to play for a couple of weeks on stream, and it's one that I've always wanted to try. So really, really, really enjoying it so far. I can't wait to get back to it next week. But thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's really great talking to all of you and going through this game with everybody and seeing what it's all about. So thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a fantastic week. Yeah, I'll see you all again next Sunday night. Thank you very much, everybody. Save early, save often, and take care of yourselves. Good night.